have my little pup right there, out in the woods. Now, tied her up for a minute, gave her some water, um, and here we are. My little mini walking in the woods rig. um, so this is big country with big country survival. I'm here to talk about that last minute grocery run. Get me some coffee. Yes, I never go anywhere without my coffee. I even have a little rig done up to make it able to carry on the back of my pack. So anyway, we're here to talk about the last grocery run, last trip to the store, and potentially a very, very long time. Do you take it? At one point, I was of the notion that I would. I was of the notion that I was going to go and get out of as much currency, much dollars as I could. Then something happened a couple years ago that changed all that thinking. Personal experience. And it wasn't a major situation. Wife asked me on the way home from work, well, it was a Thursday, said, will you pick up, a thing of bread? I ate the last of the, the last of the lunch meat bread, then, and use the last of the bologna. Will you pick up these couple of things, right? Nothing major, nothing prep-wise, just that kind of stuff you keep in your refrigerator for personal use throughout the week, right? For lunches and everything like that. So I said, I'll do that. No big deal. So it turned out to be a fairly big deal. Walmart's not my favorite place to go in normal circumstances. But I went there. And parking lot was packed. Come to figure out, everyone is panicking because there's a major snowstorm coming in the next day. So everyone is at the store buying carts full of stuff. I mean, I barely found the brand of bread that my wife prefers. The brand of store-bought sliced bread that we normally end up buying. I barely found it. It was like one package left. And the people were very rude, which, okay, that's Walmart, right? People were very pushy. People were panicking. That's what it amounted to. People were panicking over a snowstorm that people in this area should be used to by now. Snowstorms happen. It's part of living where we do. It is just part of life. And not even a snowstorm that the real serious, not even I think we got the roads were pretty hairy, I'll say that. I don't even know, 5 or 6 inches, which is a fair amount for this area. And so that's what people are kind of prepare for. You're ready for that. But maybe up to a foot. But those other parts of the country get more, but that's what people are, used to around here, between like 5 and 12 inches of snow. At most. But people are panicking. And it got me to really, really think and rethink my plan to go make a grocery run. Get a little more water for the picture. It really, really made me reconsider that. That idea, whether it was a good idea to go. There you go, pup. And I really got to thinking, if people are this panicky over a snowstorm that we should be used to by now, how panicky is everyone going to get when a major event happens? Knock the water over. And it's really not going to be worth it to me, I don't think, to make that last run. I'm gonna basically do what I do on Black Friday when everyone's rushing to the stores. I just stay home. Because it's gonna be like Black Friday times 100. Because with Black Friday shopping, and shopping like right before a storm, like a big snowstorm or something, it's gonna be worse than that, because people are not going after a good deal on a TV or a case of beer and a bag of rock salt. No, they're going after sustenance for their very survival. And what is that dog going after? Some kind of critter. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Yeah. But, no, for real, guys. If major situation, you will get killed for a can of black-eyed peas. You'll get killed for a can of beans. So what do you do? Well, me, if I was to consider a last-minute grocery run, I would be very cautious. A last-minute store run, I'd be very cautious. I would look at the situation and use my judgment to determine whether everyone has started panicking yet. Look at like 9/11, and nobody was out during 9/11 because everyone was so glued to the TV and just trying to grasp what was happening. If it's a situation like that, then yes, I'd go for it. Also, I would look at wherever store, I'd look at the store. I'd see, are they jam-packed? Does it look crowded? Because if it is, people are in panic mode. If it's not, then okay, I'd consider going in. I'd also really consider avoiding grocery stores in a lot of cases. Like I might make a run to a Tractor Supply or something of that nature where people are not immediately going. I gotta get the bag set up because people are going to be going most likely straight for the grocery store. I would go to a Tractor Supply or, a feed store of some sort, or a farming supply store, hardware store, something like that. Because, they sell snacks and things like that there. And they sell feed store. They sell corn, whole corn, which you can eat. It is edible in most cases for human consumption. Though right now the current government people do not recommend it because of their standards and whatnot, but you know what, it'll probably fill your belly, and you will most likely not die. There are several groups of people out there in YouTube land that I know of that actually go out and buy feed corn from their local feed store. And that's part of their preps, is feed corn for their own consumption. So you could do something like that. Buy them out of snacks and buy some tools, get yourself out of currency. I don't keep too much currency anyway, myself. We don't. We keep enough that if I get laid off, I can make the payments and stuff on bills we've got for a little while, but for a couple months maybe. But we don't really keep currency. It mainly goes into, we spend it. We spend it, we make it. And part of what we spend it on is tangible goods that are actually useful. Would be good, our preps, basically, you could say. So I don't keep a lot of it around. Not saying that's what you've got to do, but that's just what we do. Sorry, I'm kind of jostling my coffee around at you. But I would be very cautious in short and in closing. I would be very cautious about going to a store to make that last run, because you are probably not the only one who has thought of it, and a lot of the people that have thought of it are probably in panic mode. This is Big Country with Big Country Survival. Stay safe. God bless. I'm out.